and I did about 3 months. He used to teach at my condominium there in Brazil, Barra, but he left, so I stopped training for 2 years. When I was 14, started training with my friend JIU-JITSU. They took me to Gracie Barra, and from that day I never left. You know, I've been training for 20 years with Master Carlos Gracie Jr. and I got all my belts for the Master. I continue training Jiu-Jitsu because the fitness aspect. I never like to go to the gym, you know, to do weights. Actually, I do a little bit, but I really like the Jiu-Jitsu part, the physical workout that Jiu-Jitsu gives to you, you know. So I really like the physical part, the environment of the Jiu-Jitsu gym at Gracie Barra is great. You know, that friendly environment, and Jiu-Jitsu is a martial art that keep you really interested because you're always learning. You know, you never stop learning. I think Jiu-Jitsu is for everyone. I can tell my own experience. Close to me is I have my son. He's 3 years old. He's already training Jiu-Jitsu. He got his first stripe, you know, so very exciting. And I have my cousin, that actually is the first one that talked about Jiu-Jitsu, called Renato Paquet. He doesn't train at Gracie Barra, but he talked really well about Gracie Barra. He always talked about really well about Jiu-Jitsu, and he's 77 years old. He's a red belt, and he still trains Jiu-Jitsu, you know. So I think that's a good example, you know, my son and my grandfather cousin, you know, so part of the family as well. And yeah, I think inside my family I have a really good example of the Jiu-Jitsu for everyone. Jiu-Jitsu affect my life a lot. I think I have the answer to most people. I cannot think my life without Jiu-Jitsu. Firstly, we start with just that activity that I mentioned before, and was my hobby, my passion, and now it's my job, you know. Master Carlos always had a really positive impact in my life, you know, through his teaching, inside on mats, outside, and nowadays I'm trying to do the same thing he did with me, you know. So I think you just pass on, and that lifestyle that provide me, you know, food, a good life, you know, financially as well, and I'm pass on my students as an instructor, and people just come here for hobby as well, you know. So it's really rewarding to know that you can help people in different ways. You know, they always come to me and said, and Jiu-Jitsu changed my life, Jiu-Jitsu helped me so much, you know. Here at Gracie Barra, I feel like a second family. So that's really good to hear, you know. I can't think something better than that, you know, to hear this feedback from my students. First of all, we want to mirror all the GB schools in Oceania to the GB schools in America, more specifically GB America headquarters. Saying that, we want to keep the highest quality of teaching and student services and keep the consistency of all GB students here in the Oceania region. That's my main goal.